Welcome back everyone, I'm here to do the complete Dummies vs Noobs Assault Kit tutorial. The rifle is more commonly known as the base weapon of the Assault Kit, being able to deal high DPS at short to medium range while also firing at long ranges with pretty decent accuracy. Now next in the section of the rifle we're going to talk about its upgrades, which are the bolter and the harpoon gun. Both of these are very good in separate situations. The bolter is good for crowd control with its ability to throw out a small bomb that deals damage to enemies in the area. The harpoon gun is better for picking off single high damage targets with its ability to throw a harpoon at the enemy and stun them. Now with my personal favourite upgrade being the harpoon gun, I don't know too much about the bolter so I can't exactly give you techniques, but if you manage to find a big group of enemies and chuck the ability right into that group, and you should be able to kill most of them just fine with the shovel to finish them off if there are any left. Moving on, we have the harpoon gun. Now its ability is super useful for dealing with shielders and gunners, because it can take the shielder's shield and it will stun gunners and every other enemy. So if you use the ability, just grab the enemy, pull it towards you and shovel it. Simple. Works best with Overcharger because then you get to build up the invincibility. Speaking of the Overcharger, let's move on to talking about the possible best weapon in the game, the shovel. The shovel is one of the most versatile weapons in Dummies vs Noobs. It can be used for escaping because of the doubled walk speed, and it can be used for taking out massive swarms of weak noobs with its healing as well. Now a trick with the shovel is that you can offhand reload, so if you say get the harpoon gun out, reload it, and then switch to the shovel quickly, you can move at the shovel's speed while also reloading your harpoon gun, which can prove very useful in tight situations. Now to move on to the upgrades, we have the Overcharger and the Rallying Cry, and both are really awesome upgrades in my opinion. But for me, the Overcharger slightly edges it as a main assault. This is because I like to play offensive with my shovel, charge into swarms of troops and just take them out and heal, which I can do really easily with the invincibility of the Overcharger. However, if you are a new assault or you are working as a team, I would recommend using the Rallying Cry because of the damage reduction even when you're not holding it. This pretty much covers the shovel section, so let's get into the last unique weapon of the assault kit, the grenade launcher. There's not really much I can say about the grenade launcher. It's useful in some situations and kinda terrible in others, but let's get into it I guess. So obviously the first thing you would notice about the grenade launcher is that it is a grenade launcher, which means it shoots explosives, so you want to use this against large groups or tanky enemies as much as you can. Secondly, while it can be very useful in a lot of situations, you don't want to use it too much as it is very costly at 1% for every grenade fired. With the upgrades, it's kind of a waste of your reserves. It's not really worth it. They're not going to do much else except for just provide higher explosion power or better range on it, so it's not really worth wasting your reserves on getting them. This section will cover combos and different playstyles of the assault kit, so let's get into it. So obviously the first combo I'm going to mention is the Overcharger plus Harpoon Gun combo, because it is pretty much one of the most overpowered combos you can use in the game, because of you can pull enemies towards you with the Harpoon Gun and then you can just kill them with the Overcharger, build up the ability for it, and you can also just pretty much insta-kill gunners with it as well. So as an assault, you have the highest health of any of the other kits, so you want to be whistling as much as you can to take all the damage instead of the other people like the medic or the scouts. They can get easy fire off, and the medic will just keep healing you, so it's fine, if they are a good medic of course. With all of that said, I've covered the basics of the assault kit, so if you want an advanced tutorial on the assault, I can make that if you let me know in the comments, so remember to like, subscribe, and come back to watch my other videos, especially the air rig tutorial. See ya. Bro, this kid's wasting so much ammo. Guys, that was a dumb move. I'm not gonna do that again. Shield almost obliterated my health.